Early in January, a bird photographer friend entrusted me with the location of three whooping cranes from a small flock is Louisiana. That is, being closely monitored and enhanced. Three other flock, two male and one female, with tracking devices on them and markings on their legs, had been in an area where a water field that had been a crawfish farm was located. They had evidently been in the area for a few months. On Friday, the 8th of January, I arrived at the location, just south of the town of Nome, Texas, in Jefferson County. The weather was very overcast and there was still fog in the area. As I turned down the road and drove maybe a quarter to a half mile, I saw them in the ditch, parallel to the road. I pulled into the access road, parked, lowered my window, and started taking photographs. You will see a blue object in one beak. Close observation shows it to be a Bud Light can, crushed by a person who littered the ditch with beer cans. I doubt the crane thought it was a blue crab, their favorite meal, and it was discarded shortly after I took the photo. A couple who have been seeing the photographs of the three walking off the road back to the field have told me it reminds them of the Beatles' Abbey Road album cover. I took Carol with me on Sunday, January 10th, back to the location of the three whooping cranes from the small Louisiana flock that had been in Jefferson County area for a few months. I understand the water fields they were foraging in was formerly a crawfish farm that had been left alone. Why would they want to go somewhere else where they had all the crustaceans they needed right here? The weather was perfect, the sun was shining, and a cool breeze was blowing. There were a couple more cars observers who showed up and were met and talked to some ladies from over in Beaumont area. We all enjoyed watching the cranes forage over the fields, and then a couple took baths, included in the photographs. They appeared to be doing what the humans might call playing by flapping their wings, approaching each other, jumping up in the air. I didn't know which one was the female, though one stayed back most of the time, entering the fracas when it felt like it. After playing a while, they formed a line, wing to wingtip, and hopped, skipped, jumped, and spread their wings to high dirt banks at the side of the field. I would estimate the distance to them from our spot on the road would be approximately 100 yards. On the bank, they continued their sparring and displayed for a few minutes, then settled down to pimp and resort to pretty much inactivity. We decided it was time to go, and my photo media showed we were only there about 45 minutes to an hour. The whooping cranes are so beautiful, graceful, driven to foliage, standing about 5 feet tall, interacting with other cranes, and carrying themselves with a dignity the largest bird in America should carry. We drove away, still in awe of the wonderful interactions and display we had witnessed. Then came the heartbreak. Sometime in the evening on Monday the 11th, one of my contacts in East Texas notified me that two other cranes, one male and one female, had been senselessly shot and killed sometime on Monday. Subsequently, investigations had led to the arrest and charge with their death of an 18-year-old man from Beaumont, Texas. The charges are a federal misdemeanor, a sentence of 6 months in prison, and a fine that is nowhere near as much as it should be. I have been in touch with Louisiana researchers and have sent them my photographs as well. For a few days, the third crane hung around the area and was heard calling out for the others. My Louisiana contacts told me it has since kindly returned to Louisiana and is with other whipping cranes in the area.